The 11th of November, the Armistice, Remembrance Day as we call it here in Australia, is one of the most sacred days on the calendar. It is where we remember those who fought in the Great War and all that have fought after. Yet, the people who want to talk about the war in their part of the world are planning to march on that day. Now, this is after people have already been replacing poppies with Palestinian flags at the cenotaph. That's a disgrace. Are the police really going to let this happen, or can they shut it down early?
Yeah, worse than that, we learned reports this morning that a poppy seller in Edinburgh at a train station last Saturday he had his feet trod on, had him punched in the back. I mean, a 76-year-old veteran, army veteran, being assaulted by the pro-Palestinian mob. They have demonstrated every single London in Saturday, and I've no doubt they'll go on doing so. What they must not be allowed to do is to demonstrate this Saturday, the 11th of November. And we have the power, the police have the power to give the Home Secretary the order that this march should be stopped. Totally silent, by the way, in all of this is the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan. You're beginning to get the feeling that religion is now playing a very, very big factor in all of this. I want this march stopped. It'd be a disgrace if it goes ahead. But I worry that the people that run my country now are so gutless that they may fail to act.
It's going to be ferocious if they go anywhere near it, because we always know that there is, this metaphorical third rail, anything to do with that. But obviously there's people who want to go back. When we had people holding up signs in this country that had, the Anzacs killed my uncle, knock this off because this is not going to be tolerated, and if it is, don't tolerate any government that is allowing it to happen. Our Prime Minister goes to China. Our media carry on as if it's the second coming. Of course, he was lining them up like planes in Hong Kong airport, because there was the South Africans, there was the Serbians, there was even the Cubans were also meeting on that particular day. The Prime Minister got nothing out of the meeting apart from we'll have more meetings down the track, and China gets what it wants, which is Australia going from 1% adversarial back to neutral, which means China gets away with whatever they want.
Yeah, the Chinese are playing a very canny diplomatic game. They're playing it all over the world. You see what they've done with the Solomon Islands. They're going to have a naval sort of refitting yard there, which directly threatens Australia. I'd love to know, did Albanese discuss that threat? And if he did, has he let the Australian people know about it, or has he been played for a fool? And I think you guys need to know a lot more about what was said in that meeting.
Well, also, here's the reality, right? 1 hour meeting. They talk for 30, you talk for 30. They translate for 15, you translate for 15. They're talking for half an hour at best. And again, when they say, I raised this and I raised that, that's when they just read the screen at the start when the cameras aren't there. But by his own admission, the Prime Minister says, we're talking about pandas and Tasmanian devils and whether your wine's better than Iowa. That's not a serious conversation with a country that continues to hack Australia, let alone the rest of the Western world. Nigel, great to see you. You can see we're a little peppery tonight, and that's the way we like it. Thank you so much.